Have you ever set a New Year's resolution and you find out like 6 weeks later you've already blown it? You're going to not eat carbs, you're going to stop smoking, you're going to exercise more, meditate every day, take a walk, whatever it was, and somehow you just never got there, didn't achieve it. Well, what I want to do is give you some advice, some tips about how to take your New Year's resolutions and actually have them become a reality. And the first thing is, don't make New Year's resolutions, because a resolution it never works. It's kind of like, I'm going to stop smoking. Well, it doesn't work. You have to actually set a goal. How much by when? What are you going to do? Now, there's two kinds of goals. One is called a results goal, called I'm no longer smoking cigarettes, or I'm, all the air I breathe is now pure and clean as opposed to filled with tobacco smoke, however you want to say that. And there's a goal called a process goal. How are you going to get there? And I'm going to recommend for most of the things that you're going to come up with, you're going to want to have a results goal. What do you want to achieve? It's concrete, it's measurable and observable by a third person by a certain time, and a process goal for how you're going to get there. For example, let's say your goal is to lose 30 pounds this year. So that's the goal. It's going to be by December 31st, midnight. Now, what's the process? How are you going to get there? So you might have a goal that I will work out 4 times a week, doing high intensity interval training or aerobic training, whatever it might be, for 40 minutes a day. And now you've got a process. So it's good to have both kinds of goals, so you know exactly how you're going to get there. You do need a plan, and you turn that plan into a process goal, something you can keep score of, something you can measure. Did I do it or did I not? And I would recommend using either a score sheet or your calendar, marking off every time you do it, so you have a visual representation of whether or not you did it. There's something very reinforcing about watching all those days get crossed off with an X across them or a check mark on it, whatever it might be. So that's the first thing. Goals and process goals and strong intentions rather than just a wish, a hope, a dream, or as you would call it, a resolution. The other thing I want you to do is, and this is true for all goals, but it's true for your New Year's resolutions goals, that you want to make a public declaration. Tell people, post it somewhere, tell the office staff. If your goal is to lose 30 pounds and you're going to cut out sweets to do that, that's part of the process, and they see you eating a chocolate eclair, they're going to say, hey, Jack, I thought you were going to lose weight. You're eating a chocolate eclair. So in a way, it's giving people permission and asking for their support in helping you get to where you want to go. Also, make sure you write it down. Just the mere act of writing it down, according to research, increases your likelihood of achieving that by about 17%. There's some research that's coming out. A lot of different studies now are seeing that writing it down, telling someone else, that's the public declaration, then having an accountability partner that you account to. My weight this week is this. This week I lost 1 pound. This week I lost 2 pounds, etc. Having that accountability set in, those 3 things tend to raise it up to about 37% of getting that goal done. Also, make an affirmation. I'm so happy and grateful that I now weigh 195. Or I'm feeling happy and alive at 195, if you like things that rhyme. I'm so happy and grateful that I am smoke-free. I'm so happy and grateful that I have completed a 10K run. Whatever it is, have your affirmation, and every morning you want to repeat that affirmation, close your eyes, and then visualize yourself having already completed that goal. Maybe running across the finish line of the 10K, looking in the mirror, seeing your body, your ideal body weight, going to a party and not having to have a drink in order to feel comfortable in that social situation, whatever it is. So the affirmation along with the visualization. I'm also going to suggest that you create a vision board. A vision board, as you probably know, can be a big piece of cardboard, it can be the door, it can be the refrigerator, where you put pictures of images that are going to remind you of the goal you've set, an ideal body. I actually cut out my head once and put it on some weightlifter's body when I was losing weight and wanting to buff up. It was very helpful for me. I actually achieved that goal. If there's a certain car you want this year, if there's a certain vacation you want to take, if there's a place you want to go, whatever. Pictures of it, and then words like healthy, fit, courageous, loving, whatever it might be that your New Year's resolutions are, all the goals you have. Make sure you have pictures and words that do that. And then ask yourself, when you look at your process goal, what are the daily disciplines that are going to get you there? Like, for instance, when I decided that I was going to lose weight, it was cut out carbs, cut out sugar, no alcohol, eat, really complex carbohydrates like vegetables and fruits and so forth. I was going to walk every day in the morning and also walk at night. Make sure I had about 8 to 10 glasses of water. And my friend Patty gave me a really cool tool. It's a little rubber band with a light on it that goes around a bottle. And if it senses any kind of vibration at my desk, it knows I'm there, and then every hour it just starts to vibrate, make a little noise, tells me drink this water. So there are all kinds of support tools you can get to help you keep your disciplines. I talked about an accountability partner. You want to do that. And also, again, think about it. If you reach your goal, what's the reward you're going to give yourself? Because we either move toward pleasure or away from pain. So what's the pleasure I'm going to get? Maybe I'm going to give myself a day at the spa, get a massage. Maybe I'm going to upgrade something in the computer, or I'm going to go and take a week on vacation, someplace I'd like to go to a nearby place and do that. But some reward you're going to give yourself. Make sure it's not something decadent that's going to take you off your diet, like I'm going to go eat a chocolate cake because I lost 20 pounds. And don't spend more money than you can afford to spend, but something that'll make your little kid get all excited. Maybe it's go to a concert. Maybe, give yourself some tickets that you wouldn't normally give yourself to go there. Get a facial, buy a new piece of clothing you want, whatever it might be. Also, build in a consequence, something that's going to cost you if you don't achieve it. Like I'm going to write a $1,000 check to this charity, or I'm going to do something embarrassing, that you would never want to do. And so everyone knows that they're kind of hoping maybe you won't, achieve your goal because they don't want you to do that. Maybe you have to go and sit on the opposing team, the team you hate, like the Philadelphia Eagles or the Boston Patriots, and root for them and dress up in those colors. And you want something so reprehensible that you'd never do it, so that make sure you get your goal done. And also, we talked about keeping score. Keep score. Every time you achieve a little bit and your score is getting higher and higher and higher, and more days that you did it, more pounds you lost, it's very, very reinforcing to your inner child. It's motivational. So make sure you do that. How many putts you're going to do, how many swings you're going to take if you're trying to get better at baseball, how many sales calls you're going to make, etc. So keep score. And finally, I would suggest to you, if you want to do the vision board thing, we do have a vision board package. You can go to JackCanfield.com and look at our vision board program that we have. It's really, really powerful. I think you'll love it, and it'll help you. The vision board a lot of vision boards look like ransom notes, that people have got. This is really, I call it the upper middle class vision board. It's really beautiful. It's got faux leather on the outside. You can fold it up if you want to hide it when people are coming over. You can pack it up and take it with you if you're going on a 2-week vacation. It's got all the words you'd ever want to use and kind of this burnt parchment, along with instructions for how to get images off the internet and all the things you'll need to do to create a vision board that works for you. And make sure you look at that vision board every day. Take a moment, focus on your goal, do that affirmation, do that visualization. And also, if you really want to kind of turbocharge it for this year, come take one of our Breakthrough to Success weekends, or join our trainer program online or in person, and you're going to be working with this all throughout the year and taking yourself to the next level. So literally, you can achieve anything you want, have your resolutions come true if you apply these principles and techniques I just taught you. So I look forward to receiving some emails from you guys saying you achieved your goals. I promise you, if you use these principles, in fact, you will. Hey, thanks for watching today. And if you like what you saw, make sure to like it, share it with a friend who may need it, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to receive more videos like this. And if you'd like more information about the topic we talked about today, go to my website at JackCanfield.com for some resources that you can use to apply even more of what you learned today. Thanks again for watching.